Okay, here we go. Bump. Yeah, we're gonna just play around today in Mortal Empires, and it's let's see here. Go over here. Yeah, so
I fight for the greater good.
right after I went and decided, okay, I made a post on Unreal's forum, and I basically said what my plan was to do with all the free assets that Epic had given out over the year, because I collected them all, and some people hadn't got all the stuff and this and that, and what I wanted to do was bring everybody, a couple people together, and make something with it to show you guys what's involved in making it, what you need to know, and what you need to have in order to do certain things. And I says, well, this isn't going to happen in 424 because I just am getting too frustrated. And before I could tell them that, so then I went back to the engine and I went to start something, and it wanted to keep re-importing these assets. And I think this is when they started doing an update, because I'd gone to Quixel, downloaded the textures, brought the textures in manually, and then it started wanting to do this re-importing and updating, and it put a pop-up over top of the bottom of the screen where I couldn't do nothing to stop it, and the autosave would suddenly come on and restart the process again, and it just kept doing that over and over, and I just got pathetic. I said, this is no. I just went, close that up, just fried everything. I just went and removed all that stuff. And it's not that hard, because I have all these assets already. I can re-import them. Anything that was custom, I already still have a copy somewhere else, right? I can just re-import it into 423, because I have very little faith that 424 is fixed up yet. Give it 6 months. It's not production ready. Anyone who says it's production ready is full of crap. Not when it does crap like that. That will, as soon as they shove an update at some point, you're going to have massive problems with anything you manually imported. So yeah. So when we create something custom, or because their bridge program doesn't work, I got to go to manually get textures at Quixel, right? Because I don't have time to piss around making stuff, right? This is what saves a single or solo or a small team time and money, right? Free stuff, okay? This is just the way it is. So, but anyway, now all the Paragon assets, I won't have an issue with that. So that was, I mean, all that effort and work, and then, so I find out from another guy, he got an email saying that blah, 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 blah. And I guess all their guys were on holidays up until yesterday. Yeah, that's a nice vacation, eh? Get lost for the month. So, anyway. I mean, and I know that they're not impressed with me saying things, because even though it wasn't mean and spiteful or none of that stuff, it was constructive, but it was meant in the best ways. I go to log in, and now the cookie that I had didn't work, so now I gotta log in with login and password, right? And they're just making things more and more challenging to do for me, right? And I'm the guy that is sticking up for you most of the time, That's the thing that's aggravating about this, right? I'm finding uses for all this free stuff and whatnot, right? I'm doing things with it, and it's got your logo all over it. So anyway, I don't know who to play today. I've been this guy.
I will destroy.
It's a hard campaign, though.
Handsome and lethal.
They're all hard.
Spirit of Morka.
Blah, 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 blah. This guy's
The von Karstein.
These damn dwarves are always on them, though. Dwarves are kind of...
For the Karazhan Corps.
Yeah, let's play with the dwarves today. So anyway, I'm gonna this week start that shooting game and just compile it with the one level and set it as the first level to start, and I'm gonna just do some tests to run to see how that works, whether after the 10 minutes are up it goes to the next map properly. If it does, then I'll just keep adding maps, and then I'll look at the code to see where I can add these maps in. I think if I put the maps in all the same directory, it just randomly picks one or goes one after the other, which is cool. I mean, I did a bot test. I threw the bots into it, and it will add them. And those buggers are... they are not easy to kill. I did a test right after the video there, and then I was like, oh my god, it spawned right behind me. And it creates spawn points too, eh? So that's another... I gotta work on that aspect too. And another good thing about being in 4.2.3 is these Dawn's pathing, 3D pathing AI system works in it, and that will allow me to do scenes like where you see, you know, 100 flying cars going by, and you know, maybe like a couple robots coming down picking stuff up, and people walking by in front of it. The bot will actually stop and go around them. You know, like it's not a perfect system, but it's good enough that it will fly by, you know, for some cinematics and different things like this. That's the whole point of all this, is that we take what we have and have a little fun with it, right? I've got all kinds of spaceships and assets for Star Trek and Star Wars, and even some Babylon 5 and some other shows and stuff, right? And I think with fair use and whatnot, we can probably, you know, toss some of this stuff in there and just fan fiction it, you know. We could say in a universe far, far, far away, you know, and just have fun with it, you know. Make up see, I got to get with the writer there and sit down and maybe get everybody together in Jim's. We were using Jim's Discord, Jim Kruby's Discord, to kind of start talking about a lot of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my Discord to his. And that way, he's already got lots of people in there. Come on in, and it's like a area where just people talk game code, game stuff, you know, whatever, right? And it's friendly, you know. He's, you know, like I said, he likes to stream with his kid and play a game and stuff like that. So keep it nice, because I won't tolerate any drama either, you know. I'm not into that. The first second of stupid politics or you know, racism or any of that garbage, that's it. I would tell them to just ban you, you know, that, because it's just, it always is. There's always going to be stuff like that, and there's always going to be people fighting and arguing over stupid things, right? Take that somewhere else and have fun with that. That's just, I'm too busy for that shit. I got too many things to do. I was saying that the other day. I can't believe people are still harping about Star Wars right now, about that movie and stuff. I mean, it's a big deal. And you know, one guy, I got this post about the Star Wars Online game. It's like a 2011 video game. I mean, yeah, it'll work on any computer ever.
Karaza Karaki secure, my lord High King. Faced with your
Yeah, I
terror.
know. Whatever, buddy. And the thing about that is that the game is so old that, you know, when you look at Fallen Jedi, you know, and then you go play that game, you'll be like, oh, this sucks. and it's got the. I think it's like almost tied with the worst monetization setup of any online free-to-play game. Okay, they piss you off in that game so bad that you want to get a sub, right? And they just hand it to other people with a sub, and they it's like a flaunting at you, right? I got so angry about that. I spent 3-4 months every single day for 8 hours a day in that little stupid flight simulator space game there, so I could get upgrades at such a snail pace that eventually I was able to start taking on these pay to win people, and I just enjoyed at that point watching them rage quit all the time. You know. That's the only thing that you can get out of that game, and it's right up there with DC Universe. DC Universe, I had subbed to their game for a while. I I was going to move from my dad's back to my own place, right? And he was older, and I had to look after him for a while, and he was doing okay, and then his girlfriend was going to help him out and all that stuff, right? So I cancel the sub, and just before that, I go and I take over the entire game's economy for 3 weeks. Yes, Lex Kronos. And just to give you an idea how evil I was in that game, there'd be a bunch of heroes on top of a building. I'd go and get a big truck, and I'd just run up to the building and throw it at them and run away. Constantly doing stuff like that, you know. Because what these heroes were doing was they would also have a villain account, and what they would do is they go over and they get all the exobits or anything that they could on the villain side, trade them to their hero account so that their heroes could have it, and villains had nothing, right? So I started organizing all these villains to do that same thing. Go over to the hero side and take them all. And eventually I was sitting there going, you could not sell an exobit in that game unless I had approval of it. It was just nasty. So then I just, I unsubbed and moved, and then I came back to the game, and I couldn't do nothing. I still can't. All my accounts, every piece of inventory is full. And several of my characters are like frozen where I can't use them, and all this jazz, and I was like, this is just an utterly mean system to do to people. Right? Anyway, I kind of deserve it, but anyway. That was just a mean thing to do. But it's a villain thing to do, you know? You're going to be a villain, play the part, right? You know. This is interesting. What's this? We'll take public order just because.
Retake the realms!
Retake the realms! Ooh. Whoa, come on, you. Oh, are you? Stop that pop-up. Not popping up. What do we got here? Diamonds? Hell yeah. There we go.
The High King acts!
How big is my army compared to his? Started there. So yeah, if you got 3D skills, I'll leave a link in the description when this live is done, and pop over to Jim's and we'll talk to you and see, where you could fit in. And everybody's welcome to try and help out, because there's 30 different characters for the Paragon. So it would be neat if we had a unique voice to every single person, right? Might not be the case that it ends up that way, but, and this is the whole thing, right? And I have I know various YouTubers around that would, even some of the ladies, right, that would fit to certain characters, right, because they have a look, right, and it would look like this. So this could be your little character, right, and it'd be kind of a thing where you fit in a little, right. And I was looking at the mocap animation thing, so I could make characters retarget onto that, and they could walk down the street or, do little, you know. See, this is the thing about that most people don't realize is when you're looking at an animation, start counting. When you see that spaceship fly by, start counting. Go 1 Mississippi, 2. See how long it goes. Most of these animations that you see are between 3 and 5 seconds. Okay, it's just a get your eyes right on it, and then it goes away. It's like that's how you can maintain illusions really well. Longer scenes then take more pro work because you've got to make sure that you can keep fooling the person watching, right? Space battles and all that jazz. That's big work. That is. And you want to look at a ship that's really well done. I'll post the blend file for the Orville ship. Oh, it takes my PC about 3 hours to render that ship in an image. That's one frame, people. Imagine the PCs that they use. There's these things called render farms. You could hook your PC up to the internet, and it would help you have a series of computers that would actually help you do things. You can pay for services like that, and the big boys probably do. They probably have like rooms full of just things doing things for them. What's this? Yeah, I know. Go beat him up. I will.
One rug!
Bye-bye.
Attack!
Bye-bye.
The High King moves.
The Gruby maintain one of their slum camps beneath the pillars of Grungni. A sin that cannot remain in the Damaskron any longer.
Nope.
The pillars must be returned to dwarfen hands.
This old guy annoys me. Keeps telling me to do things. Oh, wait.
Aye.
Come on, you.
Thaglam! Wipe out the trespassers!
Gyrocopter scouts report of a greenskin migration heading northwards. Spies say they intend to meet up and swell them. Your Dowie have been put to work fixing up the captured city.
I know.
Yeah!
Pure beard? Yeah, we'll take one of those. Yeah. Come on. Oh, the border's still down, eh? Growth is terrible. That'd be good. I can't get that guy. Ooh.
Time for a reckoning.
Start building him up a little. Oh. What's this? So I got 30. So I can do one item, eh? Up to here. That's for weapons. Let's have a look here at all this stuff. Weapon strength plus 5%. Charge bonus. This looks like it'd be fun. Okay, now. Yeah. Let's just take a break here for a second, see who's all around this morning. Let's type in. Good morning, everyone. Okay. And turn. This is a definite battle that you have to do. It's one of those things. It's one of the other things I was going to do that will kind of be neat is the pathing in the last 40 seconds of that one little kind of mini short, which combines other shorts that were already pre-done. So I'm going to change the pathing and have it circle around and do stuff, right? And I'm going to time explosions so that as it would be like you're running along, right? And then things are going up as you go, right? And part of the little bit of a story there would be, well, why is this happening, right? Nice, come over. This is an army.
Get at me, Ed!
React
You can do it.
thirsts for war.
There we go. That will take care of you next turn.
Throw bearers! Let's march!
And I needed to do this. Change his weapon. There we go. That's better. Why did that not change his weapon to 12%, plus 12%? That's weird. Anyway. You need some armor for him eventually. That'll be the next. Oh, wait. Let's see, we're going to take this next turn. And another thing that we were discussing about traffic and exposure to things. YouTube has done something where it used to be you could set up in your account where your YouTube channel was, and what BitChute would do is go download a copy of your video and put it into their system, right? And they stopped doing that until yesterday, okay? Because I noticed one of my videos suddenly popped onto BitChute again. So the point being there is that I get 4 times as much traffic per video on BitChute, right? And that tells me that, and I have what, 11 subs now over there. I got 407 here and get 160th the traffic per sub. You know, so if I had 400 subs over on BitChute, I'd be getting 160 times more traffic. I'd be getting 320,000 views versus the 19, or you know. So that's telling me that YouTube isn't promoting anybody, you know, like so it's all up to you to do everything, right? And I when I got this Borderlands 2 video back in June, it suddenly had a claim from some music company for, once again, it's an EA move where they embed some music into the game where you can't take it out, and I just went and pulled the video, right? Because the trim thing didn't work, the tools didn't work, and I think that's why that I had that mucking around bit. But the response by YouTube tells me that they're monetizing my content because they went and they paid the claim or whatever, you know. And they've said that before, and I didn't clue into that before. So here I am doing all this stuff, and they're monetized. They're putting. I put an ad blocker on myself here, okay. For certain people, I turn it off, right, and then I'll watch your content and the ads, and then you get some extra money and stuff. That's fair. But when I'm on my own site, I don't want to be pissing around or anything, so I don't know. I should turn it off and just suddenly start watching stuff. And I bet you I'm going to start seeing ads all over the place. And if I do, you know, it just feels like you're a slave, you know, and I just don't like that feeling. And things aren't going to get better. I you know, like I go to Social Blade, say 2 months ago, and it said it would take almost 2 years for me to get monetized. I start doing a push, I get extra subs, I do this, I do that, get some traffic happening, and some things hyped a little bit, and now it's saying 10 months, right? And I'm ahead of that schedule already. Like, I mean, it doesn't take much to go and get yourself going if you know how to do it properly. One of the things I would suggest is, if someone's close to getting monetized, help them out. Help them out. You know, make friends that way. Most of the people that are subbed to me are all monetized. Almost. And that should be a good sign for you to think about. It's almost like if you sub to me, you're going to probably get monetized eventually. Alright? I take my time at it because, you know, the rules are a little less strict, okay, about what you can and can't do. So, but if suddenly 600 people came by tomorrow and gave me enough traffic and everything else to monetize, I'd follow the rules. You know, it's one of those things.
Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts.
Let's go take this place.
Ready axes. Send me to vengeance.
Where's public order? Does he have a public order? No? Maybe not, eh? I'll take that. That's kind of handy, isn't it? Early on. Okay, back over to this guy.
Summon me if you dare. Drink.
Time to die. Let him run away. Run away!
Got then. To battle.
Where do you think you're going?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to. Can I attack that? Oh. Just sit
We march.
right there. What do we got going on here? Ball. So public order's at 0 now, right? Alright. What's this? Just 'cause I need the money. Money. Mhm. Oh, gotta have beer in our place. Yep. Always gotta have beer in whatever castle or fortress or empire that you run, man. Yep. Okay, back up to 16 there. That's good. Got the public order going. What's this? Subsidies, income. Yeah. We are capitalists here, after all. Yes. These guys are kind of a fun race to play. I always liked dwarves for some reason in most fantasy settings. They got that attitude to them, you know? And not the Lord of the Rings one. They did a disservice to the dwarven race there with the first movies anyway. Even the other later movies, they made them look like bumbling idiots. You know, bumbling idiots don't carve massive places like you see in Moria. You know, that took skill, okay, and intelligence. Mind you, that what happened was an accident. They weren't expecting that. That's just what happens, right? Not every day you dig a hole and help unleash a basically like an elder god that would destroy you. You know, imagine the look on someone's face. That peeking up at you. Mom! You hit it in the head with a hammer and go, run! Tomb Kings to the south, too. Yeah. Vampires to the northwest. This guy, is he a dwarven guy or what is this? I was about to attack that. What is that? Find out here in a minute. Might head south with this army. It's not a big one though. I mean, I should have waited another turn, but that's not good. Okay, let's just
Relations with foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy, my
that is
lord.
dwarven people.
Consider your situation carefully before accepting any agreement.
Defensive alliance. Okay. Just see if it works.
Nigh.
Okay, let's try that again. Defensive alliance, and then I'll add a couple of bucks to you. Let's see.
No reason for it.
Okay. When the Orkies come for you, You're on your own. Okay. Money. More money.
Ready.
Let's have a look here. What do we got going on? Oh, yeah. Let's go beat him up.
Fight them. Ready axes.
Occupy. I should just razz it. Start wiping these guys right out. But we'll take it. We'll build it back up. A little fort right there. Because then I got this area and they have to come up at me.
Anad.
Allows the other guy to wander around the back. Yeah. Wolf foraging. Yeah, I'll take one of those. Yeah, man. Lord of the Deeps. What's this? Obstinacy. Word of the day. Obstinacy. Let's see. Okay. Let's see here. Not much he's gonna do at the moment. I know I gotta go there, but I kind of also want to go over here and beat up this place over here. Wait, please. Thank you. Please, thank you. Right on. Let's see. We'll go here. Just to see what happens.
The High King acts.
I don't understand really. I haven't. What's this underway thing? Okay. Alright, turn over. So anyway. And we'll go into the chat and say hi. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba, bum, 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 ba. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Good morning to you too, man. Just getting my coffee and a cigarette, and I was just catching the end of someone else and popping on my own, and you know, I'll go maybe an hour and a half at this and just sort of have some fun with dwarves. Dwarves are a fun race to play. Yeah, I like them flying helicopters. It's just a crazy addition, you know. Oh yeah. So all I gotta do is like go like this, just recruit a guy,
Let us begin.
and have him move him right here.
Aye, grudges will be settled.
I think. Right? What do I gotta do here? Oh.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Okay, I'll take one of these guys, and one of these guys. And broke already.
Retake the realms.
So this is kind of like an underworld thing here. This is how that works. Okay, I get it now. That's kind of neat. let's
Thronebearers, move!
bring this army up here. I should have enough of that gold stuff to build armor for this guy now. So he'll get some armor to wear. Oh, they tried to attack me. With a big army, too. Ooh. Lost a few guys, eh? I was going to play Elite Dangerous, but when I loaded the game up after reinstalling it, there's some weird error thing in the menu. I don't know. I'll have to look at see what I'm supposed to do. I like that game. I like games where you're in space flying around too. And there's a bunch of different types of games that a bunch of us were talking about. It would be cool to make. And you know what? Some of these little projects, if people are a little more serious about it, I'll help them out. I seem to be getting more into the designing the what do you call it, the environments and stuff like that, right? And while I do know how to retarget animations and stuff once they're done, I'm not as an expert at rigging anything because I just haven't done so much of it, right? Because there's just so little tutorials out there, right, for stuff like that. And the people that do know how to do it, they're trying to hold this information up on people and make you pay for it, or not doing tutorials on it at all, right? And I'm not going into that. That's a topic for I told Jim, I says, you know, what you do when you're doing your tutorials is when you what you do is you keep doing what you're doing with your live streams, where you're thinking out loud how you're doing things and doing that. But on the side, when you get spare time and you want to go and make a tutorial, make sure that when you're doing it, every step you do, you explain why you're doing it. Okay? There are a lot of people that just want to see, you know, click, 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 and I'm done and I got it done. But then those people don't learn anything. That's not what a tutorial is supposed to do, okay? Right? If a person understands what you're doing, they may come back and show you something one day themselves, right? That's the kind of, you know, you're teaching, it's proper teaching, right? Why are you doing this in the blueprints? Why are you doing this with this code in Python? What's going on there? You know, that's I'd rather take the time and spend a whole month dissecting your video with you explaining that, so I understand it in my brain, and then it's second nature when I go to do things, than, you know, seeing some guy make a donut and just run you through. Just click this, click this, click this, click this, click this. Oh, now you got this. Now, okay, now this, and this, without explaining why. Any one of those steps you screw up, you know, you're having to start over because you don't understand what you're doing. That's what these guys are doing, is they're just giving out base tutorials of how they did it, not how you're supposed to do it and why. Trust me, you'll get tons more traffic that way in the end, too. Yeah, that's a good book of grudges. Now we'll get some armor. Let's see here. Speed minus 10? Ooh, speed plus 10. Yeah, there we go. Aha. Dwarves that move fast. That's funny. Where are you?
Good. Grimnir's axe first.
Oh, there we go.
Drang!
Do this first.
To battle! Send me to vengeance.
Go wall breaker and construction buildings. There we go. Okay. Let's do some stuff with our provinces. Actually, I need this to go up. How much? Oh, come on. Jeez, I hate the way that works. Okay, growth. Yeah. Alright. What I got left per coin? Where is he? Where's that army? I can't see it. Oh, there it is.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Oi. Oi. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Tool America, what's that? What's this one? It's a lot of research. Okay, yeah.
Wanrag? Aye. Let's hear what you have to say. We'll hear it before Oathgold. Doubtful.
Okay, buddy. I'm gonna head down here and take him out. Just keep right on going. Look at that, eh? He's all over there. Giant dragon flying around. Look at it. Scary. Yep. Okay, let's see. am I hearing digging outside my apartment? I'm on the 7th floor. Oh, it's somebody down on the ground. That's crazy that I can hear that from here. Smash the enemy. What's this do? Oh, no, 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 no. I need pop. We can add leadership to things. Can I do that? No. Let's do that then. Oh, are ya? Come on. Jeez, I hate the way this menu goes away on you. Okay. Gotta start building money here. Why is the money situation not so good here? This is just terrible.
Throne bearers!
Oh, yeah, I got
Let's
big earnings.
march!
That's why.
Destroy them!
Come on down here. Beat that up when you get a chance, will you?
Time for a reckoning. Move.
Ooh, what's going on?
Got a bit hairy there, my lad, but you fought well.
What malign beast must we face next, Gotrek?
What?
Send me a champion!
Okay, so
Beast Slayer! Onwards to death!
let's see. Can I put them both in there? No, just him, eh? No.
Where's the slaughter?
Okay, so hold on. We'll do it the other way around.
Onward. On to glory for the ancestors. Forwards.
There you go, guys. Now put him back in here.
Moving. To war.
And now we can just start making a new army. Come on, you. Oh.
Gotrek Gurnison!
Take him to here.
Making ground!
Bad guys soon go at the end of the turn. This game is pretty fun, man. It's pretty fun. Oh.
Yes!
So after I'm done here, I'm going to spend the day in 423 Unreal Engine redoing some stuff. I'm just not going to touch 424 or 425 when they come out for a while. It's just no. It's one of those things where it's been a month and a half and you didn't update nothing. I'm not, you know, it's not my problem. When you go to the next version, when you do some bug fixing, then I'll see about it. What's this about? strange people? No.
Gottrek, Gurnisan.
This guy.
Eat up the miles.
And we're at the end of the turn.
Orc Slayer.
One of those.
Retake the realms! I declare war on them!
I don't have the money to colonize, so we'll search. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if we can figure this one out. Won't be those because there's two of those. There's two of those. There's two of those. There's three of those. So it's the one thing we don't have much of. I don't understand that. So let me see here. You have 1, 2, 3 of these. 1, 2 of these. 1, 2 of these. 1, 2 of these. To access the treasure, solve the puzzle. Huh. I don't know. This one's really confusing. Solitude is always desired. That one. 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 Should be that one. But it isn't. Then you have that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. But wait. This one has a funny looking line through it. Ah, there we go. So it will be this one. Aha. There we go.
The High King acts!
Do, 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 do. There we go. His army's growing, man. I should make the other guy's army bigger too, now that I'm thinking about it, and then go do that teleport thing. I want to have special units though instead, because that's a tough battle. I ended up dying once or twice doing it. Just because I wasn't used to the... I don't know, some of these games, the mouse is so sensitive, it's too sensitive. It would be nice if it was less sensitive, because then it would be what I feel is normal lag, you know? I guess it's because I'm not laggy. I'm not used to it. Yeah. And yeah, just to speak on some of the new YouTube things. So what YouTube said yesterday, and basically when you go see kids content, you get treated as a kid, and they don't look at the data. That's what they're doing. And it's like I said, that's all they had to say at the beginning of all this crap, and everybody would have, people would have just carried on, and they could have scanned people's content and said, look, you said it was adult, but it's actually kiddie, and therefore we're just gonna label it that, and for that video. That's the solution to all of this. That just, how many people deleted videos that didn't need to? You know, how many people got rid of their channels that didn't need to? How many people, you know, like the whole, oh. Basically, they did what I said they should do, is take restricted mode and apply it for kids' content. They already had it for schools and educators already. I mean, what was the big deal? It was just... shake my head, man. You can't make me liable because I'm not in your country, right? And I would think in a court of law that if you deemed one of my videos to be sort of, I don't know, made for kids, I should have the right to put it in, to have time to put it into the content ID system and block the American traffic, which then negates the problem. On a video per video basis. That's the way it should be working. Start coding, boys and girls, because that's what comes next. It's like forcing all of us to become like Hollywood people. Like it's just cheesy the way that works. What's this? What's this do? With Barack Bar. I can't take that public order hit. I don't care. This will solve itself eventually.
An ad!
Let's get this first.
We mark another grudge.
There we go. And he's gonna be weak for a bit.
Ready?
So, we're gonna add a dude to him. There we go. Oh, we got 15 there. There, that gets rid of that problem with the leadership. Let's see here. Lord not moved.
Garage!
I think we'll take this army. And we'll go down in here and beat on things. Or I could come through here. There's a little passageway over here. Yeah, maybe. Might be an idea.
Off we go!
Let's go that way. Off we go. Into the wild blue yonder. Da, da, da. He can't do nothing there anymore, right? No, I didn't think so. So I'm gonna back him up and make an army out of him proper. Sit him in there for a bit. Bum bum. Bum ba-dum bum. I was in playing Diablo 3 a little bit last night too, and some other games. I sent an email to this Don guy about the AI system if he'll update it to 4.2.4, but I'm just gonna tell him too. I've had too many problems with 4.2.4 to be worrying about it. See, the thing was when I was doing the making a level, I scale up the little images thing so I can see what each of these things is that I want to use in a scene. And because that was scaled up, when you go back to the content, you want to scale it down, and that's when this stupid thing did this pop-up over top of it, and you can't see it in OBS, so I can't show you. And it it just went stupid because it would go for to 20% or something, and then the auto save would start, and then it would try to be saving two different sets of things, and it was just, it was a mess.
Your prestige grows, my lord.
They gotta deal with
News
that.
of your conquests spreads far and wide.
Yeah, I know. I should turn him off. Another grudge, eh? Okay, let's have you.
Gotrek, Gurnisan, out of the wilds. Is it time?
What?
It's gonna be a while, isn't it, there, guys? So, I'll grab a couple of you. Okay, forget it. All right. Yeah, when chaos starts, it gets a little bit fun for a bit around there because we're up closer to them. They usually don't, in the first wave, do as much down this way, but they can. It's just one of those randomized things. So just build up our armies here and over at the other side, and just kind of build up the economy here of what we have, and keep going. Bump, bump, bump. Yeah, in order to have a 40k
My
game
lord,
like this.
a rival power desires a change in your mutual relations.
Ah, you gonna pay me this time? Alright. Sounds good. I know what he's gonna want. He's gonna want me to travel down there with some armies. Good thing I got two of them ready to go. Kinda. I think I can handle a small public order hit right now. Yeah. What we'll do is we'll add a thing for that. Is it this one? Yeah, let's get the growth happening here. What's this? How much money is that? 200? Okay, we'll take that. Let's go to the next place. Let's see, that'd be 110, 123, so it's gonna be 2 turns there. Okay, now, public order is only 2 here, so let's see, what can give me public order? Is it this one? There it is. Okay. And we'll increase the growth. those out. Got some money. Go up here. Just gonna leave him for a turn. Okay. And how are we doing? 21 on those things, eh?
Trek, journey, son.
There you go, buddy. That'll be better for that place. Almost time for me. 1 hour bathroom break. Yeah, so yesterday or the other day, 2 days ago when I was doing a live, one guy came in here and he was talking about this issue where, okay, what had happened is I have another friend called E. Ortiz, and I go into his live, and I was helping his friend Manny, who was selling a comic book, who did deliver his book. He's one of the few people, and he even did a video on how to package a book and stuff like that professionally, right? So that people gets a product done right. That's why I respect that guy, you know? And he was really trying to, you know, do something for his people. So I did some things for free, and you know, there was a little TV thing that I did, the YouTube cassette network thing, you know, that was kind of a jokish thing. And so another creator came in, and he was the guy that owns the intellectual property for the game Worms. Now I'm a gaming guy, and I played the game when I was in college 20 years ago, right? So this was something where I thought this would be cool. I did up a little video on Worms and what he was doing, showed his little promo video and stuff, and I talked to him and in this stream, and he was agreeing. You know, he says, so what do you do? I says, I do 3D special effects and animations, and I do video games. He says, I'd love to come on and do a live with you. Let's talk to me and let's set it up. So a couple of days after I do that video, put it up. Even E said the video I did was really cool. I go over to his live stream, and the guy says, well, I only want to, I'll only, you know, do that if I can steal some subs. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? You see, because let's think about this for a minute. He's trying to do a public relations thing where he's doing PR to try and sell a comic book, right? It would be implied, without having to even say anything, that maybe some of the gamers that I have that like that video game or know of it might go over to his channel and check him out. You don't need to say stupid things like that where it sounds like you're just being a jerk. And so I said, well, hey, I can't say that. That's against, I don't even know if you're allowed to say that for YouTube rules and stuff. So have a nice day. And then I took the other video down, and I says, you know, the guy's basically breaking his word to me, and I says, that's it. You know, I don't deal with people like that. So they came into the stream and going, well, I look back on E. Ortiz's stream because, you know, I didn't find it and everything. I says, I don't care. I don't lie. I don't lie, bud. And I'll tell you, some of these people are so middle of the road with their friends, they're afraid to speak up against them. Okay, I'm not. You know, if Mike Miller's going to be silly, I'd say, hey, Mike Miller would be silly. Okay, it's not in a harassing way or a threatening way. It's just saying you're doing something wrong. You know. And I'm very community based, man. You know. I would love to, one of these days, maybe I'll just show you guys what I do and go around and how many of the subs I get to on a daily basis. And I don't get to everybody every day, you know. That's the thing. I'm busy, you know. And I gotta take time for me too, right? And all that stuff. But anyway, I went back to Eve, like, you know, a week later, and somehow it came back up. And I was just like, look, man, it just comes down to, if Manny had have acted that way, I wouldn't have done nothing for Manny either. Okay? And you got to remember, the average sub count of the people that are subbed to me is about 4K. So if I have 407 people, that's almost 1.6 million people. So once you get the exposure to my subs, you might be gaining yourself something. Okay? So I'm going to start gatekeeping that. Okay? A little bit. I'm going to protect you guys a little better and make sure that, you know, we don't get silly people that are just out to use people. Okay? That's the way that felt with that comment, right? And I don't like that. That's not very professional, let's say. And that would explain why this guy has ended up with the group of people that he has been, you know? When I saw him pretending, and I'll say this, pretending to be religious, I just kind of went, uh-huh. Go look at his video game and tell me the Pope would like to play your video game. Just, yeah. It's just, no. Sorry, man. That just shows how much of a BSer he is, and that other people are just using religion to hide from other people and their bad behavior. It's silly. Anyway, back into the game here. Oh boy, give it to the loyalist clans. What's this? Incur mine, stone quarries. Okay. Give it to the opposing clan. Yep. Went up a level. Okay. Let's see here. This guy's really leveling, eh? Scroll over. We got one here. Obdurate. I'll take that. Whatever that means. We're getting there. Okay, I think that's it there. Just gonna let my money build up a bit here. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't need any of this drama. No one does. I mean, that's the whole thing. You know. That's why I laugh, you know, like, people come in and they start saying things that were 2 weeks ago, and no one's even talking about no more, right? So, if anybody's wondering what that's about, that's what it's about. Big deal. Later. You know. I haven't been back to Mike's chat or talk to Doug since.
Greetings.
I just don't
what
care
do
to.
you require of the Karazhan Corps?
What's this guy want? Skaven? Really? This is interesting. Okay. One less idiot I have to fight. What's his little thing? Where is he? I'm the second most powerful army. That's scary. There's someone more powerful than me. That would be the Empire, probably. I'm gonna have to go over here and beat these guys up soon. As soon as I'm healed up here.
Welcome, Ken. How may the High King serve thee?
Military alliance. Uh-oh, here we go. Alright. Now it's on. As soon as they pick a fight with somebody, or somebody picks a fight with them, I'm in on it. Trying to get my growth up so I get some new units. Go, go, go. Gotta take that out, man. They're getting too big. Later. leadership. Lose money. Do nothing. Improve the omens. Yeah, why not? Oh, now the Greybeards. Where was that? Is that them there? Okay, we'll deal with them right now.
The axe thirsts for war.
Yeah. There. Get that in there. I need 3 more, and then what? Do one of these. Okay. Not much I'm gonna do.
To war!
Alright, we're fully functional here. We're gonna go right there.
Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts.
And then you're done. And once Black Crag's done, we'll just fortify this region. Go up and through here too. Oh, here we go. See, there's another guy coming. Little guy. Should have enough guys in here. Public order's dropping over there. Shit. I'm gonna have to go back there now. Damn. That's what I mean about public order. It's just a pain in the ass. Should be like a threat. Don't you be causing no trouble now, or I'll come back over there now, y'all. Top of the morning to you, Dorfies. Oh, great! They just joined together, eh? Oh yeah. All right. Well then.
Send me to vengeance.
To hell with you. Time to
Drag
kill
them.
you. Kill them all. Let's go. Time to crush.
To battle.
Ooh, look at this battle. Whoa. Let's do one of these.
I declare war on them.
Now, this is going to get interesting.
It is time. Let us begin.
Okay. Now. Armor. Oh, I made armor for him. Let's see. Make a talisman. What does he need? Let's go see what he needs first. Where am I here?
Attack!
So he's got everything. What's this? Hit points of combatants. Enchanted item. Let's see what enchanted items I can make. Leadership plus 2. He'll come out and attack me for sure. Orcs are dumb that way. And then he's gonna get himself beat up. Told you. It hurt though. That was their capital though. What's going on here? Oh, it did that for some reason.
Welcome, friends of the Dowie.
Yeah, what now? Trade agreement? Sure. Money's good. You want to attack us? Make us money? Okay. Sounds good. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see here. Holy pop-ups! Like, really? Public order big time. Is it this one? This one. There we go. Now let's have a look over in this situation. He's making a move over there, so
For the wisdom of Valea. Time to slay the Oathbreakers. Let's just be about this.
I warned you. I'm going to my area. Mine. science. Anything over here? No. Holy jeez, there's a lot of skills. And it's going to be public order once I find where it is. That's that one, eh? Yep. Look at this big army coming.
Good trick, good son.
Better get ready. One of these. And a couple of these. One of these. Oh boy. Come at me, did he? Oh, that's cool. Bless you. Okay, I'm gonna take a minute and go get a coffee, and I'll be right back.
A mighty death! Time for some bloodletting.
back on. And there we go. Okay, let's keep at this here. We're doing not too terribly bad here. We got a couple places up here that are starting to grow a bit more. I definitely want that to go higher. There goes all the money. Okay. Now, down here, we're going to start having fights with these guys. I can feel it.
One rug.
There's another army down there. How big is it? It's small enough we could beat it up. We took some serious casualties, though. Is there... Let's see here. There it is.
Let us settle this. Beards in belts.
He's right on the border.
Summon me if you dare.
So I'll have to move him back over here.
Shoulder axes, lads. We
There we
move.
go. That's what we want. We're going to move him up here and take that. And then that's kind of... I got to go over here. Let's see here. Research is available. Start making more money too. Yes, make a copy and don't have any. Don't sip any. I was in a live stream of the Spiffing Brit, and so the first thing I say is, because he always goes on about Yorkshire tea, I go, I am Captain Coffee. Yeah. Yeah. And he just like, and they're like, oh, heretic. He was having some problems with a video game where they were trying to have some fun doing the live stream and having like everybody who wants to join up to 500 people, you know, in a video game. I'm like, the poor server. I think they ended up getting it to work around 200, 250 people. It's kind of like one of those games where, I forget what the name of it was. Now there's a guy that's had some adversity and managed to get through it all too. I think I remember him when he was at having all those problems with his little images he puts up with that one company, and he was using it for fair use, and he won that. Let's see, public order. Ooh, definitely don't want to anger the gods. Damn, I keep losing money though. This is a full army?
Ha ha!
Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Can I get in here? Run.
Move.
Run. Run away. Oh, okay, wait a minute here. My eyeballs are sore. Bring this army down now.
To war. Anad.
This village is in trouble. Let's hope Come on. That I can get the stupid thing to pop up. There we go. Yes. 2 turns ago. Yeah. My right eye just really irritated this morning. Okay. Let's see here. Where. Where. Bring this army around. Oh, there's another guy I could make peace with.
The High King acts.
I'm at war with you. Go out there and beat you up. But gotta kind of sort of do this.
Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts.
Interesting. Where's this? Okay. Get out of the way. Population surplus 1. Okay. Good. Where is that other army? He's up here, right? How's he doing? Is he recovered?
Gottrek Gurnison!
Wait a minute. Okay, I gotta remember these stances too. This is really, it's kind of fun the way they do this. And there is talk of a Warhammer 3 that's going to add on to this game. So, that'll be an interesting thing. Like, $80 price tags plus all the cost of the DLC is just... it's crazy. But, thank you for having a sale. Yes. Yes. Why isn't my ally doing anything? That's what I want. Or maybe he is and I just don't see it. Oh, he is. There's his army. So they got these 2 armies over here. What's my garrison at here? We'll see what happens next turn. Dwarves versus the greenskins. Yeah. I should see if that other guy wants to confederate. I don't know if dwarves can do that or not. I guess they could, I suppose. I'm going to think about maybe doing some tutorials as well. Different ways that I've learned to do things and stuff like that. The thing is that, you know, it's kind of like one of those things where I don't want to just copy other people's stuff either, you know? Like there's a discussion about that, but most of the big guys are okay with you doing things as long as you're not just like taking their video and putting it up, you know what I mean? Do it. Okay, now. So, where did that army go? Oh, he went south. Good. So we kind of scared him off.
Retake the realms!
Let's see, what's going on over here? I want to get a thingamabob here. Let's see. First thing we're going to do here is one of these. Hell yeah, there it is. See, my mouse went. That's Microsoft doing stuff in your computers, guys. They're messing around, or one of the digital rights management, or one of these things. I only get this at certain times of the day too. It's almost like, let's muck around. Let's see here. Lord not moved. I don't want to do it. No. Let's go down here. Ooh yeah. Bye bye. Hell yeah.
Destroy them!
You're getting it next turn.
The axe thirsts for war.
Get in there.
We march! Time for a reckoning.
Sit there for a minute. You. Is he in there? Oh, maybe he is. Okay, good. That's that. You'd think these bloody dwarves would be rich by now, but nope. Takes a while. All the mountains shall be mine. The precious. Now it would be neat if you had a Lord of the Rings game with that could have all the monsters and creatures and different things like that in this game. Like not like have a Lord of the Rings version of this game. Like whoever's in charge, like I know that Warner Brothers, the reason they gave out the Lego Lord of the Rings for free is because they lost the intellectual property rights. I wonder.
Ask your
I'll have to look
favour,
into who
and
got
I will
them,
check with the
because
Demas Kron that you are worthy.
if CA could get a hold of it, it would be amazingly fun. That would be, because I know they did a what do you call it, a mod that does an overhaul that makes the game into Lord of the Rings, and they did units and things like that. There's a lot of work into that one, but taking the newer tech into that would be something they could do as a promo to a new movie. What's going on here? I think he's tough, eh? Look at all the army he sends too. Kill them all. Don't let anybody live. There we go. Some extra money. Gradnar Get Gold. Yeah, that's a good name. Recruitment cost all armies. It only lasts for 5 turns. Not worried about it. What's this do? Take the leadership things. That just took a whole crap load of money away from me. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'll deal with it. As soon as these stupid pop-ups are out of the way. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. 16 years later.
Summon me if you dare.
This is how this game keeps me poor.
Send me to...
Ding! Oh, wait. The heck with that. No, no, no. Come on.
Ready access!
Gone.
Let us begin!
That's what he does.
Garage! Where's the nearest tavern, then? Fear no peril!
He probably will attack anyway, but... Vampires are over there, right?
Bow to the throne of power!
So he's at war with somebody I am. Okay, sure. That means that I can travel through his land without pissing him off. You know, like that trespassing thing. It's like saying, oh yeah, you can walk across my lawn. It's okay. It's a lawn. That's what it's for, man. Yeah, man. Oh, stretch. Rainy is affecting public order. See, he moved up here on me. No, no, go away. Get this away from me. Go away. God, I hate these pop-ups. I mean, if I want to read it, I'll read it. Let me see what's going on here. Let's go to fair size army. In there.
What?
Let's beat him up. I think two of us could do it.
Attack! demands war.
Run away. Run
On to
away.
glory, for the ancestors.
I'll take you. And slap ya.
Limbs will fly. A reckoning in blood.
That's right.
Your doom. Where's the slaughter?
Like I said, you ask for permission or you don't do it. Just don't do it.
Yes,
Bring him back over here.
got then.
A good old scrap.
Bring him back over here.
Out of the wilds.
Thus ends,
Giant Slayer.
thus ends the stupid beast man. Can we do that? Yeah. What is this? Whoa. Golden idols. Okay. Nice. Ouch. 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 Oh. It's moved the wrong way. Okay.
Onward.
Miner's instinct. Not worrying about that. What do I want to do here? A little bit of loyalty. Okay. Let's have a look at things here. What's this? War targets, war targets, war targets. Let's talk to this guy. What's he at for that? It's gonna be a while then. Okay, this guy. What's he at? Ooh, very much improving, eh?
Ready.
Where is he? He's way up in the north, eh? Okay, just so I know. So I'm gonna have to go up in here and beat up these guys eventually. What I want to do is, let's see.
Ready.
Run this turn. I'm gonna bring that army down where the main guy is, and then bring him back up here so I can get better units. We're gonna swap things out a bit. And by the time that's done, then I'll do that little teleport move, and I'll have enough. Because basically, what I want to do when I go to do this little special mission thing is I want to have lots of missiles and crossbow guys, right? Because then, you know, when things appear at the sides of you, like an ambush, you've got guys in the middle that can just, you know, pew pew pew. And then you might have some infantry that can pull back into the middle and stop them from trying to get to the missiles. It's kind of a strategy that seems to kick. Plus the long range artillery things can then bomb ahead and take out stuff. What's going on over here? Oh, yeah. Really. Life gets fun. goes that idea? Come on, let me click them. Jesus. Come on, clickety click. Come on. Why won't you click? This is part of this game that I don't like. Come on, click on his little thing. Come on.
The axe thirsts for war.
Get in there.
Forwards.
Just get in there. I'll deal
Summon
with
me
the rest
if
of
you
it in a minute.
dare.
Okay. Now.
For the wisdom of Valea. Time for a reckoning.
Why did you not attack him? Oh my god.
Drang them.
Jeez. I had the sword on him and everything. What the hell? Just kill it. Yep.
Let us be about this. The axe thirsts for war. Move!
I'll get back in there.
Let us begin.
Now down here, where was I? It was way down in here.
Aye! Throne bearers!
Still
Let's
not
march!
totally healed yet, eh? But I'm healed enough.
Drang!
It's enough of you. Bye bye.
We mark another grudge. The High King acts.
I'm right, he does. I'll get to making my armies better in a bit too. Let's see. This is what we're at here, right? Just gonna look at this for a minute. So, chaos is gonna appear down around here. So this is where, you know, you gotta start building up a bit. I gotta keep pushing down into here, right? So that I got some oomph. Need to wipe these guys out soon. What turn am I at? 22. I got 28 turns before the chaos guys show up. So how is everybody in the chat? Hello, Kay. How are ya? Hey, Stevie. And I've never actually played a Final Fantasy game. I just was playing other games. I've got lots of friends that play Final Fantasy and enjoy it. I just never have. It's kind of the, you know, the where you have the guys standing there, and then you have another guy on the right hand side. It was that kind of a game that I'm not really into. It's the same with Mortal Kombat. I like looking at the new Mortal Kombat, or combat games. They're really wow for graphics, and they're a bit gruesome and everything. But anyhow, it's just not my style of game, right? And then they went more open world and stuff like that in the later games and things, and it was something I wouldn't mind trying out one day. Like I say, my main thing for the next couple of months is to really get tight and save up for a really nice PC where I can do more stuff, right? Not just gaming wise, but making content and stuff like that, doing unique things and all that kind of stuff. And in a couple of days, I should have I'm just gonna make this little level and go in and make ramps and things so you can run around in, right? And I'll compile it and put it up at Google Docs, and I'll put a link, and then everybody can try it out. And if you have some local friends, you can set up. It has a built-in server. You can play with your friends and then run around, and I can put bots around, and you'll fight them and your friends. You know, it's kind of it's a neat freebie. I mean, you know, and I don't mind doing a little extra work. I got lots of time, right? I'm sitting here playing a video game all day, right? You know, might as well do something more fun, you know. And there's no loot boxes in any of it. Woohoo! You know what I mean? One of the guys that was in
Welcome,
this
friends
little
of the Dowie.
developer stream was talking about how the terms of service for Unreal works with monetization, like loot boxes or any of that kind of thing. I says, as soon as you make $3,000 in a quarter, they want 5%. Doesn't matter how you're making it from that game, as long as it's from that game or whatever, right? Like if I sat on YouTube and I made a little animation, if I made $3,000 from YouTube, the next dollar I have to give Epic Games $150, right? That's 5%, I think. Yeah, 10%. Yeah. And that's how much money you're giving them, right? Like whoopty shit, right? And that's how it works. I mean, that's why I'm doing all this, is because it'll be a while before I make any money from this, so I'm not worried about making money, right? And if I'm not worried about making money, it just seems that it's more fun and friendly, and you know, you build your community up, right? You know, like I'm actually quite happy about the number of people that are sub to me, because it really is worldwide. And Stevie was even talking about that. He was going, wow, there's people from all over that are, you know, subscribed and stuff. I may not speak Korean, or I may not speak some of your languages, but
All here are honored
you know,
dwarfkin.
I'm glad you're here, and I come over and I watch some other people's stuff. There's some Asian stuff I watch. I don't even understand what's being said, but it's entertaining. There's some stuff with cats and food and different things like that, right? Late at night, I just throw that on and just kind of just lay there, and, you know, yeah, that's cute. Just kind of pass out to it, you know. Sometimes I watch set up a video game and just watch it, you know. See how different people have strategies and play stuff, right? Yep. So we're at war. Why am I staring at a giant mountain? The game put me here. It's funny. Absolute worst graphics you can get in this game. Right there. And it still looks better than most games. Let me see here. Either way, it cost me. So... Yeah, I'll probably be stopping this in a little while here. Let's see. These dwarves are fun to play, though. I gotta admit. Let's see, what's this? Ambush events. What's this one? Missile resistance. Yes. Now we're gonna go over here. Start building up my guys. Yes. Now, let's see here. We got a bit of money. Public order there. Not terrible. We can put one more slot for that. Better off to build up here. See what I mean? Whoa. Look at this. Hell yeah. Here goes all your money. Look at how that went. Okay, we're just gonna keep doing all these at the bottom here. Wow, this is a really complicated game in some ways. It keeps your brain thinking though too, these little strategy games. That's why I like them, It keeps your mind sharp. That's why, there are easier ones, of course, to start out with, like the Sims games and the old Civilization games and stuff like that. I play all kinds of games. I play shooter games, all kinds. I just, this last year I didn't have much money to do much, so I just kind of sort of kept with what I had, and I had won a whole crap load of games over on Twitch with some of the new users that were starting up. They do game giveaways, and this is a thing where I'd say, if I ever get to 1,000 subs, I'll give away a bunch of games. Just we'll have a raffle and kind of do something fun like that and that kind of thing, right? And this is, and then every milestone you hit after that, do something like that, where, and then it gives something to the users. Like you could set it up, well, if you don't want a video game, we'll give you a coupon for a movie or something like that, or a DVD or something, right? There's different ways to market yourself to do things, right? One of the things I might do is say, if I ever reach 10,000 subs, then I might give away a graphics card or something like that, right? Like they're a little more pricey, right? And you kind of gauge it that way. And one of the other things I always say is, when you're getting your YouTube money, make sure you let people know what it's for. If you need to buy groceries with it, tell them. It's life is tough sometimes for everybody. I had a roommate skip out on 2 months of rent on me, and then I had 6 months cleaning up his room, like he just left it in such a bad state, right? And I wasn't sneaking into his room to see any of this stuff, right? I don't do that with people, right? So that was kind of and then I wasn't healthy. I had to get all my teeth taken out, and I had some kind of poison in me or something, and then I find out they weren't cleaning the equipment. I've got to go get some blood tests done because whatever. Now, mind you, 3 out of the 4 things they want to test you for, I don't have any symptoms whatsoever, but there's one there, that HIV stuff, where, I don't know, right? That could sit in your system for a while before it bugs you, right? So, it's a little freaky on people. Mind you, I'm not losing lots of weight. I don't feel ill, so, it's just one of those things where when I have the money, I'll go to the doctor and get the test done, and then feel better about that. It doesn't bother me. That's the first time I thought of that in about a couple of weeks. But anyhow, so yeah, like, and one thing to realize is everybody goes through stuff. Everybody, right? You just kind of try and help each other out, you know. Everybody helps each other out. That's the whole thing. One day we'll be on Mars. There'll be people on Mars, and we'll be wondering what they're up to, you know. We'll be out there. And it won't be long. I might see it in my lifetime. I might. That Elon Musk, he's really pushing, which is good. We need someone to do it. What do I want to do with this guy? If I go up here, what's all up here? There's this guy. I could. What's over here? There's something over there too. Well, we'll let that turn. Anyway. Let's see. Hopefully this will be a stable turn, and then I can take my swap those two armies around, and then I'll be able to enhance the main guy, and then he can go fight that little glowy bit you see up there, because that's a big fight.
Welcome, friends of the Dowie.
Yep. On aggression, big time. Yeah, man, no problem. Let's see if I can confederate that other guy. That'd be kind of cool. And confederation means they join your crew. They join your nation, right? I don't know if you can do that down. Okay, hold on down here. These guys. Where are you at? Okay.
Come, come, kin. Let us feast and drink.
Oh, he's got a red sign there, right? What does that require? Maybe we gotta beat someone at a war. Okay. Who else is higher? Everybody red. Red. Skaven. Order Princess. Empire, eh? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Let's have a look over here. See what's going on. Looks pretty peaceful. Ah, there we go. I knew one of them couldn't keep away for long.
Yes! Wipe out the trespassers!
There we go. They certainly are good for XP, I'll say that much. Didn't kill them all. That's good.
Move in!
Kill half of them.
And add!
Can't quite reach them. Okay.
Beards in belts!
Come to me then. Let's get some better troopy things going on here. I want that. Yeah, there we go. We'll build this place up and make it into a fortress. That's the way. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. 600 income. 900. Oh, yeah. Gold! Yeah. Just having a look around. Yep. 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 Or beat up the big orc army and then pull back a bit. Keep doing that a few turns and then make an army behind me. And then just pew pew pew. And then he attacks me. What a fool. What a fool. Oh, he attacked the garrison. No, and me. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. That's it for you. That's why you pull back. That's funny. Yeah, orcs are never known for their intelligence. That's for sure. I'm going to try something, a little experiment today where they have a template in Unreal that makes it like Diablo 2. I'm going to try and retarget one of the Paragon characters onto that little guy and see if it scales it all down, all the bones. If it works. That'd be neat too. You know? Makes it easier for making maps, that's for sure. It's another little... He's continuing to grow. I don't like that. I killed them. I killed their leader. Getting more money. That's good. Okay. I want to spend that money on that place. Here's what I want to spend it. Oh, why did I do that? Let's see. I got that already. Oh yeah, that's right. What am I missing here? What's this? Yeah, I should go get some, add some YouTube music to this. Something fantasy based or adventure based. Kind of Irish music or something maybe. A little bit of heritage. Yeah. Make sure you guys all support each other and meet each other's friends and whatnot, you know. It's another one. It's one of the best ways to grow, and I'll give you a little tip. What you do is just go watch one of their videos and leave a comment and a like, and if you like what you see, subscribe. And most times, most people will get you back. If they don't, they don't, right? You know, that's just the way it is. I'm probably sub to about 1,000 people, and I only have 400 here, right? So whatever. I'm trying to help everybody, and you know, you get that kind of reputation of helping people. It's makes life a little easier. Certainly does. Let's see here. We're up to what? 21 a turn. Let's see what I can build here. What do I got? I got 90 now? Okay, let's scroll down here and see what we can build. I want a nice weapon. Here, I can build this one. Ooh, sundering attacks. That looks like fun. Anything else down here? No, it requires a lot more. So the diamonds are starting to be a good thing. See what the armor can do. No, nothing special here. Oh, here we are. Plus 14 in fire resistance, eh? Interesting. This is a neat aspect there. Oh, wait. Speed. Charge bonus attribute which causes fear. This is a talisman. Okay, we're gonna take this. Okay. Show you what I'm gonna do here. Down here at the bottom. Over to this guy.
Onward!
Oh, wrong guy. This guy down here.
Good! Grimnir's axe thirsts.
I should go beat you up, but
March!
we'll heal
Send
first.
me to vengeance!
And you go over here. Go into details. That was a talisman, right? What's this one do? Replenishes the hit points of combatants. That's actually good. Let's see. Got a bunch of them here, right? I'm gonna leave that one with him. What we'll do is we'll go to the next guy. Where is it? See, he doesn't have one. Now we're gonna start filling you in. Okay. Any extra weapons? Yes, we do. Look at that. Ooh, that's crazy weapon. Any extra armor for you? He's got that, so okay. Any extra enchanted items? Yes, we do. Oh, you can throw fireballs. That's always fun. You gotta see that shit when it's going on. It's just whee. Okay. Take that. Research rate. Yeah. Okay. And these guys have these ones, right? I think. Take that. Jeez, eh? Fill them right out. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, no. Okay. Let's take that. There we go. Okay, next guy. He's all set. Let's see, Cooper. Anything here? Yeah, okay. Research rate. Trade. And there's this guy. Ooh, this guy hasn't been set up at all, eh? Trade. most of the guys put in there now. Yeah, they're all done. Okay, that's that. And let's see, where am I going next? I got that. I got the back end of me looking all right there. What I gotta do is I gotta move down on this guy, take him right out. Who's this? This guy. Ugly looking dwarf guy. Alright. See, he's got guys all over in here too, eh? There's only got two places left over here, eh? So
Ha ha!
let's start doing this.
One rug.
Move this army down there and take him out. On the coast. Boy, this coffee's strong. Cut down on that a little. Oh, I hear my roommate's doorway opening. It's alive. Oh. That lad has 3 servers sitting in his room. Yep. Lots of technology around here. do. Yep. Up. There, just pop in. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was just saying there, and everybody check out Jim's page. He's one of the guys that might be helping doing some of these little for fun projects thing, and he has a really neat add-on for Blender that it helps everybody with rigging and especially the importing it. I'll say to and from Unreal Engine, which I want to just hug him every time I see him for doing this. You know, like it's that cool of a guy that is doing something, and he's not charging for it when everybody else is kind of holding back on these things. It's like if you it's one of those things that everybody wants to learn and wants to know how to do, and the few people that know it know that, and it's like knowledge is power, right? So they want to try and hold it from you all, right? Which isn't a cool thing. The more of us that have fun like this, the more things are better, right? So if you can afford to give them a couple of bucks, you know, go ahead and do that. You know, it's always a nice thing to help people out when you can afford to, right? I tried to and make sure, and here's a little tip: if you're using a pay-as-you-go Visa card or a MasterCard or something like that where you put money on it, wait 24 hours. There's no reason why you should have to wait, and they tell you you don't have to. But I ran into this problem with Curtis Holt, who does a scripting thing for Blender, which is really cool, and I wanted to give him $5 because I wanted to see the documentation inside of his script so I could mess around with it. And change things and add things and you know, maybe make something else different, but use that same procedural whatever, and it wouldn't work. But Gumroad took $1 every time I failed at trying to do it. I thought I just did something wrong, and then I thought, hey, this seems like a scam, man. What are you trying to pull here? And a little cross about it. and then find out that it's Gumroad that and Visa. It was Visa that was pulling this funny business. And it's funny because I've been paying for my internet this way. I go across the street, get the card, come over, give them the information, and they say everything's fine. Meanwhile, I find out that they technically haven't got the money yet. They know they always are going to get it. So they're not worrying about it with me, right? So I was like, what? So that's just something to know, that if you're going to use Gumroad to do things, make sure you be safe. That's the safest way to buy things on the internet, is with these pay cards. You put money on them, or a gift card or something like that. And, you know, that's just sort of a tip to help creators or anyone out, you know. I even donated a bit to someone's stream one time where they were monetized. The look on their face. Let's put it this way. At the beginning of the year, they had about, it was the day Stan Lee died. So whatever day that was, he had 100 subs, and he was into comics. He used to have a comic store. So I brought everybody I could grab right away. 1,500 people joined his chat, and he was freaked right out. He now has almost 100 and something thousand subs. You know what I mean? So I went and gave him $2 one time there, not too long ago, just to see the shock on his face. Hey, you remember me? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the day Stan died. Yeah. Anyway, so having fun with it. This is where, you know, I got a couple of mods on here to make it easy for myself, because I'm just still not great at this game. There's a lot to learn. Plus, it's fun having your own empire. Rah. I would like to see them even do a Conan version of this game, you know? That would be kind of fun. The old ancient Conan things, and have voices in the background that pop up like, "Oh, I will get the lamentation of your blah, 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 blah." That would be something where you could do some imagery and stuff. Maybe even a Cthulhu version of this game. You know, like, this is where my brain could be going if I were in, if the intellectual property rules were a little lax, or you could get a hold of them, and I was in charge of CA, and I'd just be doing all kinds of stuff like that, and they'd be just rolling in the dough. I guess there's only so many people you can hire, right?
For the wisdom of Valea.
Alright, we'll move this guy down here.
Shoulder axes, lads. We move.
What do we got? 24 turns till chaos shows up. Oh, there's an empty. More research. Commandment costs. Let's see here. What's this? +2 rank. That's actually not too bad. What do we got here? Yeah. Yeah, ammunition. It's good to have ammunition. Definitely. Yep. Got all this main capital getting upgraded. What else we got here? I suppose we'll upgrade that. Yes. This is what I mean, though, Jim, about me not doing too much in the battle scene of it, right? Like, it's because of the, like, this is an old old graphics card, right? I could go and spend $100 and get any graphics card be better. I just haven't had money for a while, you know, which has kind of spurred all this what can I do for free thing, right? Which is a good thing. It's always good to expand your mind and see what you're capable of without spending money, because then you're a little more frugal when you do have money on what you would be spending, and you're a little more wise with it, which is why I was talking about Jay's 2 cents. I was talking about this person, that person, and this and that, and all these people, right? You know, everybody's trying to, oh, my throat, give a little value to, out to the next guy, and then the next guy gives this back, and then, we all do end up doing better, and then the community grows and it gets better. I always like to have fun like this. I got to get into some multiplayer stuff like this. This is just crazy. That would be something on a weekend you have to kind of like have lots of time for, because it takes me a few minutes sometimes to do a turn, and then the next guy, I don't know how it works with turns and stuff, so. But it is. It's really neat. I haven't even looked. Oh, look at this. I'm starting to die off. Better kill him quick.
Time to slay the Oathbreakers.
That's right.
The clan demands war.
Get in there and kill him. Occupy. Now we got a coastal city. Ooh. And you leveled. Good boy.
Summon me if you dare.
Yeah, one of the mods is I get 2 points per level, which helps me out a little. The other one was a research thing, so that I get the research a little bit quicker. Let's see. I guess we'll go here. Let's do that. Yeah, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down on paper what the goal and the idea is, and then I'll kind of post that into Jim's Discord. If you ask Jim, go to Jim's channel and check out his Discord. We all kind of hang out there anyway, right? And so this is where a thing where even if you're a gamer or whatever and you want to see and check things out, drop over, and that's one way that sort of as a big community we could kind of hang out, and then I'll give out my ideas of what we could do, and then everybody can take it and put their name on it and say, well, let's add this or do this or maybe change that, and we'll just kind of make this, and then we'll just say at the end of this month, then we'll say, okay, let's see what we can do then with this group of people and this. And like I said, the idea would be then there's 2 ways to do it, really. The main one is, okay, every single person that helps out gets to put one video of this little mini series onto their channel, right? And so if we do one video a month or every 2 weeks, right, and just go for whatever length of time, we can build up hype that way, and then other people want to go back to the other channel, and in that little description you can say in there what you did to help out and what you do, and and that builds you up. You don't even need to worry about being monetized, right? That will just build you up, because this is the kind of thing where we would then be creating unique content. The other way I thought about this was we could create another channel specifically for it, and then just allow people to come in and help out and upload videos or different things to it. That's a little more risky though when you consider things, right, with people, and this is a trust issue and all that stuff, because it takes one bad apple and then things get really messed up, right? And the idea there is who runs the channel, because if it ends up monetized, then how do you deal with that? It's easier to do it the other way. And one of the things and the ideas I had was for people that are already monetized, just so that no one's jealous that they're making money off of it, right? And that you don't have to spread any money around from it. You could just say, donate to some charity for it, right? And then that even builds a little hype, different charities people could pick, and it kind of does a nice thing for the world too at the same time. So Epic gives us some free stuff to muck around with. We had some fun with it, and some people can benefit from it. And then, you know, it brings a group of people together who know their skills. And then if we ever want to do something, you know, for actual money, then we've got a group of people. We can say, well, we'll get together and we'll do this, and we can see what we were capable of doing and what we were able to make from it, and go like that. I mean, then it could lead into something else, right? Um, who knows, right? That's just sort of you start off having fun, and then the next thing you know, you're doing you're getting paid by YouTube to make them a TV series, animated or something, right? or Netflix or something, or I don't know. If it gets popular. Like I've seen some people do stuff like this before, but they've been in the industry for a long time, so it's not hard for them. It'll be a learning process. There'll be bumps. There'll probably be some, you know, going on here and there. Everybody's got to think that way, that, you know, this is just for fun, so anything happens, you don't get too angry about it. I get a little when it comes to Unreal lately. It's like every time I solve one error, I get two more, and then oh my god. And then I finally go, that's it, I had enough of that, I'll go back to 4.2.3. Then they go and they do the one thing I didn't know if they were even going to do it. They never announced to anybody they were fixing things or nothing. That little email you got saying they're going to accept that female mannequin, right on. That's cool. That's cool. But it's good, though, that at least, you know, whatever holiday they were on, they came back. That was kind of I was sitting there going, well, what's going on, man? And no one's heard anything from them for like a month, over a month. I was beginning to get worried. Oh, what's this? Oh, that looks like a nice one. I like that. Yum yum. Okay. I got one of these. One over there. What can I get here? 700, eh? Two of these. Oh man, nasty. Look at all these there. Oh, wait. Twing! Come get me, eh? That'd be the way it's going. Okay. Go like this. I need to build here. Nope. Okay, next place. So you can get right into this. I forgot about time one time. I ended up doing a live for like 6 hours one day. I was like, oh my. It's the kind of video you put up when you're wanting to lay down and go to bed later. It's me figuring out how to play the game and everything else. Yep. How long have we been going? It's got to be around 2 hours now. Oh, almost 3. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna probably wrap it up in maybe about 8 minutes. I think 3 hours is a good length for me anyway. I'm gonna give this a save though. I enjoy these guys. It's a good challenge because it's the orcs are kind of just silly enough that, you know, keeps you engaged, and it's like I gotta kind of start thinking of the chaos guys coming in about 20 turns, so I'm gonna build up the outside places and then have some extra armies up there. So, you know, normally you wouldn't know about this, so the first playthrough that it happens to you, you're like, oh no, and you get wiped out. You're like scrambling to go have all your armies go to the north, and then the orcs come up and beat you up from the south, and you're like, alright. I'm finally starting to make money, and that's the main thing. Yep. Let's see, settlement upgrades. Okay. Yep. Gotta keep doing this. I want to get a garrison in there. That's the whole thing. Garrison everything up. down at the bottom. We're gonna slowly build this guy.
The axe thirsts for war.
Oh, it wasn't his army, it was this guy's army. Excuse me.
Throne bearers! Let's march!
Let's see here. When do I get to this point on that? 2 turns, eh? I'm over here. Where I want to go is... Oh, there's an army. There's another army. These guys are getting silly over here, eh? Oh, it's because this guy's a maid. Pool. Can I attack that? No, it's one of those guys. Let's see here. Let's go. These guys. Rah. Okay, now that I've taken him out over there, how's this guy looking? Is he healed up?
It is time.
Almost. Let's add some dudes for you. This is what we're gonna do. You got 1, 2 of those. We're gonna start adding. Oh, we got some new guys. Longbeards. Some longbeards in there. Okay, that's good. This is good. This is very good. Always fun to have a nice strategy game to get the mind thinking. I do like my mindless first-person shooters, though. I was having fun with that little, I guess it's like an energy cannon thing you hold on to. I think that was a great thing they added. I was looking at some tutorials on how to add different weapons and things into games and stuff, and looking at other tutorials on how to target things and all these other things and stuff like that too. I mean, there is a lot to making a video game, everybody.
All here are honored dwarf kin.
It's a lot easier to make a little cinematic animation than it is. Who just ended a pack with me? Ooh! What's going on here? Skaven, eh? Where is he? Where is this guy? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? How do I find you? He's up here though, right? Ah. I think he's up here, right? Where is he? Where are you? Where do I find you? Select and zoom. Where is he? I don't know where he is. Where is he? I don't think he has any territory. Sucker. He's up in that one little thing up in here then. It's the only I only see one moving up
Welcome,
that way.
kin. How may the High King serve thee?
What's going on here? Okay, that's good. I can move through your territory now. That's where the Skaven is, right there. Yep. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. This is what I mean. Be friendly to your neighbors. Yep, yep, yep. Unless they're green. Anybody with green skin color wanders up to you, be very cautious. Oh, mass 10,000, eh? What do I get here? Reward. Less than the guild chops. What's this do? Successful. Oh, it took 5 grand off me for that. Technology. Yeah. 2 of any of the following units. Gyrocopter, brimstone gun. Ah, yeah. In the Lord's army. This guy's army. I get 10 oak gold for that. We'll see. Switch out of the way. Really invest in my missile guys. And let's see here. Let's see here. What's this guy up to over here? Is he bringing an army up at me again? He is too. What's this guy? That's him there.
Time for a reckoning.
Gotta turn on him. Okay. Where's my main army? Is that it here? Maybe it is. And that will be next turn.
Onward!
Look at that. 2 of those. That's a crazy setup. Okay, so they're down here now. What I should do is step outside of this, and just to end the
One
stream,
rug!
now I go and I do this. Wait a minute, where is it? Class. Where was that one? There it is. Let me see it. I want to see it. First of all, let's see the enemy forces. Okay, I should be able to take that. There you go. These 2 things are gonna, all this is gonna help so much compared to when, you know, I first played this. I just had these guys and they're all rank 1 and I almost got turfed because he brings in reinforcements and it doesn't tell you. I got up to like about here and a bunch of guys hit me from the side. It was like, ah. Now these things can just sit there and just wail. It's gonna be fun. I better put this out. Hold on. Ooh, here we go.
March on, brave Dowie! March on! To the cursed realms of the Groby we go. I know not what mischief they cause, but they're up to something, for my beard itches with trouble. We take the underway. These ancient highways, built by dwarf hands, give us the best chance of approaching swiftly, catching the greenskins unawares. Let us not dawdle, for there are grudges to settle, and new entries in the Damask Cron to right!
Look at my army. Wow. Wow, that's a big army. Let's get this sorted.
Minus!
You up there.
For the Karazanko!
You up there.
Minus!
You up there. Hold on.
Wolf Warriors!
You. Back up. Alright, guys. Selecting them right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Lord!
This out of the way.
They have wronged us!
Put that on the side. Alright. Let's see, do the same thing. Back this stuff up.
There is no greater authority!
You right in here.
The clans unite! For the ancestors!
front.
Yes!
Axeman. Put you on the side. Okay. Whoa, I hate that turning. Straight. Straight. Touch, touch. Come on, turn, turn. There. Ah, I went too. See, it does that. Okay. Let me do this. There we go. That's it. I'll use the keyboard.
Quarrelers!
That right here.
Kazook!
Put that guy over here. Protecting the flank.
Quarrelers!
Put that in here. Take.
For the Karazanko!
Actually,
Quarrelers!
put you here. Put.
For the ancestor gods!
Really give it to them over here with me.
Dwarf warriors!
That there.
For the ancestor gods!
That there. Now we're gonna
Show us the target, Lord!
put this up. Let's put you right here. Okay. And we're gonna put you
Grudge thrower!
right there. I'm gonna put you
All have wronged us!
right in there. Okay, this is kind of good.
For the Karazanko! Hey!
Come on, turn.
By Grugny! We are ambushed by the foul Greatskins! To me! To me! We make our stand here!
Okay, wait.
Axes out, lads! Hi! Go! The next kill is ours!
Take these guys.
Hammerers!
Get him.
Honored!
You get on over here.
Stuck!
Turn these guys around and fire. Whoa, dude. Okay, forward. Oh, I hate that. I keep turning and I don't. I'm so used to mouse games, right? That one unit's gonna be smoked. Good, good, good. Smoke 'em.
For the ancestor gods! Axes out!
Get over that way. Take him. Take him.
By King Thorgrim Muchbear!
Back up.
Dwarf
Take that
warriors!
unit out. Behind us.
Wizards!
Get these guys. Move them up.
Right far, right fast!
Take these guys. Take
This
them out.
won't misfire! Attack! The might of Karazakarak!
Kill everybody yet.
For the Damas!
Yeah, them helicopters are gonna
Move to attack! ready! Have at them! Dwarf
There. Go.
warriors!
Up. Move.
Nothing can stop us!
Move. Move. Ah.
Fight! Bang back every grudge! Slay the Oathbreakers! Go! I will not rest till my days are reckoning! Ready to strike! Stop!
Back up.
War of vengeance!
Take these guys out.
Dwarf warriors! Come down! Let's be about this! It is an order! Slay the Oathbreakers!
Let's go, guys. Enough of this shit. Get up here and get down.
Fight! Attack!
Right here, it's done. Leave it be. Let's go. Everybody. Forward. Get him.
Obey me! Bring the axe! Charge!
Throw fire and missiles.
Zoe
Let's go.
attack!
Let's go. There. Too long now. There's Thor's dead. Taking them out at the back.
Full Grim Grudge Bearer!
There. Let's go.
Vengeance!
And they're running away. There they go. Ooh, massive dwarves.
Curse them! Move! I am your high king!
Always save the replays. It's kind of fun. Hehe. Yeah. There we go. I lost a lot. Knob nail. Unreal's backbiter. The names, eh? Getting a little bit better at coordinating armies. That's why it's good to start off. You start off just playing against the AI in a few little battles. Let's see what we do here.
Bids inbound.
Dragon Helm, eh? Nice. Go back over here.
Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts. Anad!
Go back in there. And I'm gonna call the stream right there after a battle. That'll be a good way to end things. Go out in a big fight. Okay guys, have a good one. Everyone take care and be safe. Later.